Can I do 2 of those at once, by the way? Because I have 2 agents. No. House of Atreides seemed the easiest to play. I mean, I think what I would do if I played through this again, and I won't stream it again, I might when it's fully finished and released. But at the moment, I have no plans to. Just noticed I've now got a lot more slots. I don't have command points, though. But let me go and have a look in the base and see if there's another building we can put up. It's going to have to be something that has some extreme benefit, because otherwise it's just costing me money, and it's not that great. So, we can get more intel, agent recruitment speed, and 2 additional operation slots. I don't think... Oh, mind you, 2 influence production. 20% influence production per other faction with a relationship above 50. So if I was friendly with folks... But look at the upkeep. That is a lot of upkeep, and I don't like the cost look of that. Having said that, influence might be the thing that wins me this game, so... We'll go for it. And I get water per building in the base now, so it's kind of worth doing. Right, we're on this. So, Speaker of the Council allows rerolling 1 resolution. I'm not going to waste anything on that. Water upkeep. Do you know, I could do that, and that might stiff some of the other people. Minus 50% recruitment costs. I don't think recruitment costs are that bad. It's the command point limit that's holding me back. This might slow other people down. I'm going to support this, and I'm going to put 140 points into that, because I want the rest for when this comes up. Wait, hang on. Just can I I don't know. I can't get that back now, can I? Because I've just realised I've now got the points to do this. Right. So next time there's a vote, I can go for Governor of Dune. So I need to keep everything for that. And we'll see if it's going to do the trick. Because I'm starting to think that a military conquest looks pretty damn tough. Atreides are having a fight over there. We've got some raiders coming to kick their asses. The raiders are just kind of walking through and ignoring them. Oh, okay, that's a raid. That's not the fight. Right, so the Atreides are attacking a village. And they took some losses there. Come on, I want this. So we're going to get Solari production per neutral village in the world here. So we're going to see this go up from 151 to probably about 159. Probably not as much as I hoped. But we'll see. Oh, okay, to 177. Alright, so that's quite nice, unless there was some other benefit from that. So now we can go in and do that. Let's have a look. Economic lobbying. Spice hegemony. This would probably help. We get a better exchange rate. So we get an extra 20% exchange rate on this, which would generate more cash. Nothing I see is helping me with this, though. The local hubs is pointless. The desert mastery. Spectral imaging. I'm not interested in that. Lay of the land. Oh, hang on. Ah, that would give us more authority if we got through to that one. Okay, that might be the thing to go for. Because I don't see this being... Okay, let's go for this. This looks rubbish. We get more knowledge per controlled village, which is... It's nice, but it's a minor thing. But this authority looks better. Owned villages, authority penalty, annex a new village is reduced by 30%. That looks huge. Okay, so these are the 2 I probably should have gone through earlier, which might then enable more military expansion. So we'll see. Areas rebelling has been your biggest issue. What's caused the rebellion then? Because one thing I've noticed is you sometimes get these events that pop up over here. You know, it looks like a little calendar and you've got 20 days or something to deal with it. Occasionally it's like dissatisfied workers or something, and if you don't deal with it, you'll get a rebellion. And that's, I think, about the only thing that I've really noticed. There was a rebellion kicked off down here, but I'm not sure what caused it. Right, we have this now, so let's go and cause some trouble. I mean, I have this army. We've got to go and enjoy ourselves, I think. In we go. I mean, the Atreides will turn up and have a fight, but I'll just send this guy over to the base. Where is our base?
We're going.
Send them over there, and then I can get building here as well. Wind strength. I don't really need wind strength. Way of the desert. I need some militia, and I need a... I'm putting a missile battery in. I'll do 2 of those and a ranged militia. So we get a bit of a support going on. I've interested that. Resolve. Send them straight on to the next one. There is a lot on the screen to pay attention to, and I have to say, I don't think these things popping up are usually enough of a notification for some of the more important events.
Lead us to freedom.
Kill that guy right there. That guy. And I often can't see.
We have no fear.
Oh, they've got 2 missile batteries now? We're going to liberate this. It doesn't cost us any authority to do that. That is a missile battery, right? It is, but it's not fighting. And I don't really understand why that's the case. That's billed as a missile battery. We might need the manpower thing going up again. I'll do it. I'll do a recruitment office. Because we are on our limits. War Thunder did a June April Fool's event. I saw Aimless playing that. And I wondered what it was. I thought it was some tie-in with either this game or the movies or something. I did wonder about it. What's this? So the council results. So excellent. We're going to have more water upkeep, which is fine. Because I can afford it and other people hopefully can't. House Atreides gets to be Speaker of the Council. And looks like the smugglers get reduced military costs. So I want this. Next time, I need to click on this. And stay as Governor of Dune. I should have looked at the... Oh, hang on. We can look at the other things. What's the Water Seller Union? The Polar Sink is controlled. Which we don't have. Salary production increases by 100% of the available water. I might go for that. An Eye of the Council. Says you cannot be eligible for this. I wonder if I'm not eligible for some of these things. Right, we sent the Bother Boys in over here. Looks like we're going to get this taken, which is really nice. We paid the bribe. We have the stockpile. The stockpile's getting... That's a pretty big bribe every turn now. That's shot up for some reason. What's just happened there to make that go flying up? Is it one of those council results? This place. Yeah. I think this is the one, isn't it? The Polar Sink. Does it say we need 326 authority for this? Because I've got a lot of owned villages. But I think I can reduce that by 30% when I get the skill after this. Okay, so we should build a plascrete factory here because this is what it's known for. Trouble is, you do all these things. Hang on, which was the one where I was going to build a supply dump? Was it this? That's got the supply dump, so this one should be getting the reduced costs. So we kind of need spice silos in here. Okay. Spice silos to boost the spice production. And a supply center for everything else as well. And we finished that. Right, we really are getting to build all this nice cool stuff, I guess. So this is the intelligence agency. Intel. I don't know if that's worth my time. And I'm going to hold off on that. And there isn't any more military stuff. But there are some buildings we haven't unlocked yet, so there could be some new stuff to come. Have we done this one yet? We've done this. Nice.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
And nobody came to fight us. Interesting. Right, return home
Shah-Halud willing.
to heal up. And that generates us monster amounts of cash, which is really nice. What do I need to do for this? Counterintelligence? Gain influence? I guess I can reassign these people at any time, can't I? So, you are good for Solari Global Production. I guess it doesn't matter where they go. We'll go in there. And... Alright, it's telling me that's finished. It wasn't the one I was expecting. I was expecting this one, which is coming up any moment now. So the goal is going to be to get that big sinkhole in the centre, and this would be nice as well. Except we don't need the fuel cells. But then I can do the ceremonial caves for the Fremen. So we'll try and get these fancy places. Was that one? Nice. This was... What did I say we needed going here? We needed spice silos, didn't we? Because then that boosts production here. Oh, that's already got it? Ah, okay, I've got one here. Never mind. It's built now. So it'll boost production of this one, which is fine. I could have just built it here. Anyway, it's fine. Is there anything worth building there? I'll spend the 100 because we've got it. What's that? A wind trap? Extra water? I could go with the listening post for the influence. And this gives us military units, but only locally, so I don't know whether that's worth the bother. And that gives me resource production. That's pretty nice. I should build it there. I'm going to run out of slots there. Let's go for the listening post. I'm just building because I can now. You get a load of hegemony if you capture the centre of the special areas. Yeah, what am I on for that? Oops, wrong one. Sorry. I am on 14.5k. Is there a bonus at 15 or 20k? Or is 10k the best one? Well, we can go up to 25,000 hegemony anyway, so whether there's any extra bonuses, I don't know. Right, we should send these guys in to cause some more mayhem somewhere. Where should we send them? There'll be a fight there if I go in there. We should go... Well, I mean, we could start tearing up the blues, I guess. It's a long way across this desert, so I maybe don't want to do that. Tell you what, let's send them over here, because I think this is where the fighting is going to be. We've got this development research, so I want... Oh no, which one did I want? That's going to produce more authority, but this is going to reduce that massive penalty, so that one. And then we can think about taking over some more places. So, Qualar, we got the spice. Let's see if this stacks then. My guess is that it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But this is going to get the spice production. Yeah, it does. Okay, and we're going to go for... We're going to reduce our maintenance costs. Which should keep this looking trim. Alright, I feel like I've got most things in order now, except that the command points are still a bit light. Why are you... Oh, there's a guy down here. Okay. Well, should we get them into the fight?
We're going.
Should I try and attack a base? I might try and attack a base just for fun. Like, their entire army will come and pile in, but I can retreat back here. Zalat. Should I build something there? Processing plant and a wind trap. We've got the cheap stuff. Well, I'm going to do something. Let's build the... Can we do the temple? Resource production. We might as well. Might as well try and max everything out. Okay. We've built something there. 20% spice. There's the maintenance centre coming online. Point of interest investigated. Let's do another one. Sandworm? Okay. It's right on there. Get on the rocks, fella. And I think it's gone. Right, council vote. Pause this, because I want to see if this is going to work. I need to... How do I do this? Does this not come up for election? Why can I not choose that? Anyone know? Hey, Tiger Faust. Who is this bloke? I know, I've been sadly absent through the week. It's been a very busy week. A very busy week. And a week that hopefully I can put behind me and get back to normal and things. Starting to stream at night. I know, it was supposed to be this afternoon, but I had to go and see a client, unfortunately. One of those sort of awkward timings where this was like... I had an afternoon stream planned all week. I think Friday afternoon, that's when I'm going to get it done. And then yesterday it just came up, and it was like the one time this client was free in the next fortnight. And I thought, I've just got to do it. Unfortunately, so here I am anyway. So how do I... Alright, so I can't select anything. I don't understand then. Because I've got this done. Does that mean I am the governor of Dune at the moment? Show fraction progress. Client wanted to play Fortnite? If only. Actually, it wasn't too bad a job. It was just setting up a new machine and transferring documents and business stuff from the old one. So it was a relatively easy one to do. I had a horrible job earlier this week. I had to solder... Oh, I had to replace the power charging port on a laptop, and I hate this. Like the part itself's about £2. But desoldering the old ones is always a nightmare. It is always a nightmare. And finally got the damn thing done after ages and soldered a new one on. And realised I'd soldered it on the wrong side of the board. I could have cried. I had to undo it all and put it back the other way. Oh, that wrecked my day. That absolutely wrecked my day. There's nothing worse than having to do a job that you don't like than having to do it twice. Let's see. Okay, well, I can't select anything here. I'm allied, and I control the regions. I've got everything I need to do. It says election prerequisites. I just can't. It's just not open for voting. Maybe. And I can't vote on any of those. Decline then. Support the power. All factions infiltration. I'm not going to vote on anything. I don't know what to do on that. That's maybe something I'm missing. But if anyone knows, let me know. Laptops defy the laws of the universe. If you put them back together perfectly, you still end up with an extra screw. Every time, yeah. It's clearly unnecessary. They obviously put more screws in than's needed. But yeah, I hate working on, you know, on some laptop jobs. And if you'll have done these, I'm sure, where you only need to change like a little cable, screen cable being a common one. But to get to it, you have to disassemble the entire laptop. We're talking like 50, 60 screws. Every board, every piece, every connector has to come out of the damn thing just to get to the underside of where you need to connect this cable into. I don't know why I do it. I'm bad at saying no to people, but I hate doing that, and I hate doing the desoldering jobs. It's like the pocket dimension that eats all the socks in your washing machine, and the cable goblins that come out at night and tie all your computer cables in knots. Because I know for sure that when I put this all together, those cables were not knotted up at all, and I don't touch it for 6 months, and when I take it out again, they're all tied together. They're all tangled and messed up. How does that happen? Who does it? It's the cable goblins, that's who. They come out in the dark. Mostly. Right, what was I building here? Did I have a plan for this? Because I can't remember. The concept of framework laptops, easily serviceable. Yes, they need to be like that. The trouble is, my clients buy cheap, nasty rubbish things which are really unfriendly to service. To be fair, a lot more of the power jacks now are just on pluggable modules where you can it just comes on a cable and you just plug it in, and it's so much better rather than having to desolder things. But yeah, I really, really dislike those jobs. Trade request. I'm just going to say no to this.
What do you want?
They want... Alright, that's how much I've got, and that's how much they're asking. But I don't need this, so no. Right, I still can't click that. Voting will end in 2 days. That's okay, I'm just going to ignore all that and see if I can trigger this at the next one. Unless they're doing the Speaker of the Council thing and they're re-rolling that if it comes up. I don't know. I just don't know. Right, I'm going to do this. We've got the army in position. We've got the entire army in position. What happens if I attack their base? I want to see. This is crazy, but need some spooky sound commands. What sounds do we have left on this? I had to get rid of a load of stuff that turned out to be... There you go. That's the only sound effect I've got at the moment that I can use. All the rest are copyright strikeable. Oh, I see. So all the neighbouring missile batteries get stuck in as well now, do they? That's going to take some serious work to demolish, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to lose troops. I'm doing nothing to it. I'm literally doing nothing to it. Let's pull back. I'm not gaining anything through that.
This path is dry.
That's going to be a tough one to take down, and I'd have to take the neighbouring areas, destroy them first, which is quite possible. I can liberate these quite happily. We can definitely do that. Yeah, the trade requests that you receive are usually of poor benefits, but you can instigate them, which is actually quite useful. And then the trading system, when you instigate them, it is quite good. So if I put them a load of that, that's like they're happy with the deal, and I want this in exchange, for example. And you can see where it's gone too much. So I kind of like that. How do I come out with this now? But so when you go asking for a trade, it's a fairly simple effect, simple mechanic. But yeah, the trade deals that come in are always garbage. Operations against you, or they've poisoned my lands. The devils. Well, that's easy fixed, isn't it? Let's go to another one. And communication requests. You seem curious about my precious deposits.
What do you want?
I wasn't curious about your deposits. You can keep your deposits. Oh, hang on. We might have a fight building up here. They're on our border. Okay, we have militia. We have no way of getting down. Well. Actually, we can put the military base in, can't we? I'll put the military base. It might increase I don't know if that increases the power of the militia as well. Let's hope it does. We're doing that one. Okay, once that's down, once that's done, we might be able to go and take this. It's a bit expensive at the moment. I haven't seen any siege units or vehicles. I don't think we can do anything with the ornithopters, which would be really good if we could. Detect stealth units and sandworms from further away. Like, And these are the only options we've got. There's nothing here. There's a heavy... No, we don't have a heavy weapons guy in this. The Atreides have the heavy weapons guy. We can have a caravan, but all it does is support nearby troops, I think. So, but there's no tanks. There's no missile launchers. If you go back to Dune 2, the real-time strategy back in the 90s, that had loads of special weapons. Harkonnen got, what was it called? Something like a Death Hand missile, which is basically like a cruise missile launched from its base against anywhere on the map. They got like heavy tanks. The Atreides got sonic tanks. There was House Ordos, I think they were. They got speeder bike things. They're not in this game, but there's the smugglers, which are probably similar. So there's a load of other stuff. But at the moment, we're quite limited in the troop types we've got. Again, early access. I don't know if they're going to change that. I hope they do. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty bland experience for the combat side of things. But yeah, some other stuff would be quite good. And siege units, like you suggest, would be quite good. We've built a military base. Excellent. Does that give us any access to anything else? I mean, I'm maxing out now on some of these things. It's really good. We've got the ceremonial caves. No, there's nothing else here that's going to help, is there? We can't have airfields and stuff. We build the okay. All right, this is rocketing up now, and I don't think our spice production's keeping pace with it. Let me increase that a little bit, which then reduces our income, although we're quite well off at the moment. But at this point, I can just go around selling plascrete to everybody. So let's go to the Harkonnen. He doesn't particularly want the stuff, but I'm not giving him the option, right? I'm going to sell you 1,000, and I want all that money. Oh, okay, that really is not a great deal, is it? But anyway, if we keep them happy, they might not attack us. So we'll have that. Council. Right, we've got Eye of the Council. I don't want Eye of the Council. I want this one. Why can't I do this? It is greatly annoying me that I'm qualified for this, but it's just not coming up. Can I not... Am I missing something? Right, so it says I'm not eligible for it anyway. And this is just telling us what's going to be available in 6 days. Right, let's go and try and weaken these lot over here a bit. So I'm going to go piling into this. I'm going to go and liberate this village. I'm going to get missiled from all over the place, but screw it, let's go. I think only House Atreides can get Dune governorship. You think so? Because it suggested that it suggests that I'm eligible. It doesn't say I'm not eligible. So it's got the Fremen sign underneath that. So this isn't a thing that's in effect now, is it? I can't see anything to suggest that it is. That is my symbol, isn't it? This is Atreides. Yeah, there's no one on it, but